Here we have two Tennessee 200mm clutches. The benefit while running with a Tennessee clutch is that you can swap the diaphragm spring and you can also swap the legs on the clutch. When you run a classic 200mm disc, eventually the top floater will warp. It has to do because you only got heat from one side. So what happens is with the floater it warps and then it makes cuts in the legs, so you need to swap the top floater and the legs because they are worn out. If you have a clutch cover that's totally 100% in aluminium, you have to throw away the cover. But this, with a Tennessee brand, you can swap the legs. This is a classic 200mm, so this is a pretty low clutch and this will hold about 1650 Newton meters. If you want something really beefy that will last forever, you have the 200mm fat. It's designed a little bit different. Then you have, this is the top floater, so this will absorb heat really good and it's pretty hard to warp. So you install it like this, and you have the disc, and you have a massive floater as well, like this. What we do is we use the same cover for the 3 disc 200mm and the 200mm fat. So if you want to swap to 3 disc, it's possible to change the internal parts. And the benefit with this one is really good for drifting a street car because you have a lot of rotating mass. It's a center on the clutch. It will not be slow RPM on the car. It will respond really good, and then it will hold heat really nice. So this is the two models for the 200mm, the standard 200mm and the 200mm fat. This is a really popular item for drifting.